Today we arrive at Genesis chapter 2. In chapter 1, we learned what God created. In chapter 2, we learn why He created humans. This chapter teaches us about purpose, work, rest, freedom, boundaries, relationship. It moves from creation of the world to the heart of God for people. Verses 1 to 3. Creation completed. God rested. God finished His work. Everything was done. Nothing was missing. Then on the seventh day, He rested and made that day holy. God was not tired. He stopped because His work was perfect. Teaching. God completes what He begins. Rest is holy. Life is not only labor, it is balance. The world pushes us to run non-stop. God teaches us to pause. Verses 4 to 6. God works before we see. Before plants grew, before rain came, God was already preparing the earth. Teaching. God prepares in silence. Invisible work is still work. When you feel nothing is happening, God may be doing deep preparation. Verse 7. The creation of man. God formed man from dust and breathed into him the breath of life. Notice the difference. For other things God spoke. For man, God formed. Teaching. Our body comes from earth. Our life comes from God. You are not just alive. You are God-breathed. Verses 8 to 9. The Garden of Eden. God planted a garden and placed the man there. It was beautiful. It had food. It had peace. God did not begin humanity in pain. He began in blessing. Teaching. God's original desire was goodness. Verse 10. A river flowed from Eden to water the garden. Teaching. Where God is present, life flows. Dryness comes when distance from God begins. Verses 11 to 12. Pishon and the land of gold. The river passed through a land rich with gold and precious stones. Teaching. God provides abundance and beauty. He is not a God of lack. Verse 13. Gihon, another river surrounded Cush. Teaching. God's blessing spreads outward. It is never meant to stay in one place. Verse 14. Tigris and Euphrates, real rivers, real places. Teaching. The Bible is connected to real history, not fantasy. Verse 15. Purpose given. God placed man in the garden to care for it. Purpose came before sin. Teaching. Work is dignity. You were made to contribute. Verses 16 to 17. Freedom and one limit. God allowed every tree except one. Teaching. Freedom is real, but love also gives boundaries. Boundaries are protection, not control. Verse 18. Not good to be alone. For the first time, God said, something was not good. Loneliness. Teaching. We are created for relationship. Faith is personal, but not isolated. Verses 19 to 20. Naming the animals. God invited man to name them. Teaching. God shares responsibility with us. He gives humans honor. Verses 21 to 22. Creation of woman. Woman was made from man's side. Not above him, not below him, but beside him. Teaching. Partnership. Equality. Closeness. Verses 23 to 24. Beginning of marriage. Here God establishes marriage. Leaving, joining, becoming one. Teaching. Marriage is God's design, not just culture. Verse 25. No shame. They were naked and felt no shame. Teaching. No fear, no guilt, nothing hidden. Sin had not yet entered. Final message for today. Genesis 2 shows us. You were created with intention. You were made for relationship. Your work has meaning. God's limits protect you. Rest is holy. If life feels empty, if you feel lost or tired, remember, you are designed by a loving God. If this teaching helped you, please like the video, share it with someone, and subscribe to the channel. Let's walk through the Bible, chapter by chapter, together. Next episode. Next we move to Genesis chapter 3. Temptation will come. Humanity will fall. But God's mercy will begin to shine.